that just mean it's wrong? Really confused here. I don't think anyone in the chat's played the game, so I'm gonna Google search this and see what's up, because I really don't understand. What's this job called? Finger the page pilfer? Because I'm pretty sure this is like the right order. I don't know what else would make sense, because Cheryl didn't see Yonan. Maybe Theo lying is part of the act? Because Yonan's the one that did it, probably. I'm still like guaranteed sure about that. I am so confused. Let me try this again. Restart the lineup. Now. Theo or Yonan? Then Lutz, who is Gauntz. And then Cheryl, who was the Academy student. Or Spell Institute student. Was we share each story in Alec, blah blah blah. Saying that might be like just to give me a hint that it's actually Yonan. Hang on, I'm trying to figure this out. Pretty sure I have the right order. I just don't know how to be like, hey, I figured it out. Dude, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. But I wanna vent for a second. I wanna vent for a second. This is an option. Why does it start in the center? Who made this menu? This is the one I have to pick, but who made this menu? I have a pretty good idea who the guilty party is. That's fantastic news. If you don't want to bring suspects down, we can get this over with. If you want to bring suspects down, certainly, just a moment. Who made that menu? I didn't know it's all clear now was like an option I can pick. Alright, now that we have you all here, we can finish this. A valuable book has been vandalized, and it's my job to find out which one of you did it. Therefore, we have interviewed you all and examined your alibis at length. Upon closer examination, we determined that one of you is lying. And that person must be the thief. Oh, yeah, Alex stating the obvious. It ain't me. It certainly isn't me. Why am I even standing here? I'm innocent. Alec, the suspense is killing me. Come on, tell us who did it. Alright, Lutz. The thief is... It's Yonan. Yonan. Yes? Who's your optometrist? What? You're the thief. You're the thief. What? This is preposterous. Alec, wait. Are you certain you're not making a grave error? Yonan's a regular here. I know him quite well. He's almost like a son to me. I find it difficult to believe he defaced our book. As do I. Well, Yonan, I arrived at this conclusion after careful deliberation. We organized the alibis into a timeline of that day's events and discovered that you lied. Only a moron would think they stood a chance before they Detective Lutz. You lied, admit it. Why do you think I lied? I'll have my associate Alec explain that in detail. Well, when we put the alibis into a row, only yours was inconsistent with the others. That's the general idea, but I need details. What exactly made you think I was lying? Here, let me explain. For your alibi to work, you had to have met Gaunt when you left, not when you entered. You also could not have seen Muller, because he wasn't here at the same time. Well, I may have remembered the details wrong, but how does that make me the thief? Because you look guilty, mister. If I'm guilty of anything, it's just having a bad memory. You can't call me a thief just because my alibi was a little off. I mean, that's kind of how alibis all work. A little off? It wasn't even close. Let's calm down. But you can't prove anything. Actually, I believe I can. This should be good. Your alibi was not the only lie you told. There was another. I resent that implication. Actually, it's quite clear. You said that you'd never read a history book, didn't you? Good catch, Marcia. I didn't catch that. I remember reading it multiple times, but I didn't even consider that. But I should have. Of course, why would I waste my time with something boring like that? Well then, how'd you know the illustration in the book was what was stolen? But because... Ha! Our femme fatale nailed your, Shh, Lutz. I was told by the manager. Yes, he's right, of course. I did tell him that we were missing an illustration from the history book. See? I wasn't deceiving anyone. I haven't perused a history book. Well, looks like the worms got us beat. We should apologize, I guess. No, there's no need to apologize. Yonan's most definitely guilty. What? But... Dear heavens, you don't give up, do you? Yonan, earlier you said you haven't read a history book, and that you had no need for an illustration of the Milmana princess and her retainers anyway. Your point being... And yet, the manager told you that the illustration of the Milmana royal family was missing. Right. Don't you see it? The answer is right there. The manager said the illustration of Milmana's royal family was missing. But Yonan said he had no need for a picture of the princess and her retainers. How did he know that the illustration was specifically of the princess and her retainers? Because the only way he could know that is if he had seen it. Well, this is certainly interesting. The missing illustration is of the princess and her retainers, right? Yes, precisely. And did you tell Yonan? No, I didn't. And the only way he could have known is if he was the thief. Yonan is not what he appears to be. Yonan, did you really tear the page from the book? I'm so sorry. I don't know what came over me. And so the roach is driven into the light so it can be crushed with the heel of justice. What a line that was. No! Let's hear his side of this first. I. It had been a long day, and I was tired of studying. Oh, backstory time? All the studying's really starting to get old. I need a change. Yo, studying rough. I feel that. Perhaps a new kind of book. Let's see. History of Milmana Kingdom. Let's see what this one's about. The last princess of Milmana was served by her chief retainer, Rowan. Yo, Rowan from Grandia 2? Ooh, I can't believe this picture. It's Anne, but I wouldn't have given to be her guard. She's so beautiful. Maybe if I ripped it out, no one would notice. Nobody's around. No, Yonan. What are you thinking? That's stealing. Besides, Muller would notice eventually. He's got way too much time on his hands. But I must have this picture to gaze upon. The princess is so lovely and this kid. I can copy the text, but I can't hope to make a copy of the illustration. Maybe Muller wouldn't notice if I only took one page. I mean, it's not like I'm stealing the whole book. That's your thought process? Besides, even if someone finds the page missing, they wouldn't suspect good, reliable, studious Yonan. I just... Ah! What am I doing? Oh no! What was I thinking? Calm down, Yonan. No one saw. Just calm down. Everything will be fine if I just act normally. Right, that's it. I just need to get ready to go home like usual. No one will suspect a thing. Hey, watch it. And that's how it happened. I don't know what came over me. I was out of my mind. When I came to my senses, I found I was holding a page from the book. Yonan, why didn't you just tell the truth to begin with? Because I was ashamed. This is not something I would do. I see. Marcia, Alec, I know that the defacement of this book is a serious crime. But I believe this was an error in judgment, rather than a pattern of criminal activity. I agree. So I decided not to press charges. You're not sending me up river? What's the fun in that? I worked hard for this convention. No, you did not. Lutz is here like, oh, I did such a big thing. No, Lutz didn't do crap. He was just a moron the whole time. It was all Alec and Marcia. That's conviction, fathead. And you didn't do anything. Marcia figured this out. Yeah, exactly. You know, maybe Lutz is right. Perhaps Yonan does need to pay for his mistake. I thought... Yeah, he's doing hard time. Let's shut up. I think it should be the library monitor, reading and cataloging all the books here. Seems fair. He shall report directly to me. So which is it, Yonan? Library monitor or convicted felon? I almost said felon. Monitor position, of course. I don't know how to thank you properly. After what I did to get this chance again, I'm just so elated. That's a word. I hope you use this opportunity to redeem yourself. Remember, real learning is not just gaining knowledge, but a quest to nourish the ability to see the truth. Reach out to the truth, Persona 4. I shall remember that, and believe me, my criminal days are over. Well, you should start your new job immediately. However, first I think you need to apologize to the people you've inconvenienced. Of course. I'm truly sorry that my deception put you under suspicion. And people think I'm the criminal type. Ha! This should teach him that you can't tell a crook with just a look. Crooks come in all shapes and sizes. Right, kiddo? Yes. I believe you made your point. Long as you got it, kid, I'm out of here. I've learned from this experience as well. I learned that if you are innocent, patiently thrusting in vindication is the best way. With that, I must leave. Please excuse me. Marcia, that was great. Can I have your autograph? Well, I'm afraid... Oh, you're right. I was very rude of me to ask. Well, see you around. No more tearing pages out of books. I know, I'm sorry. I've learned that lesson quite thoroughly. Alec, Marcia, and everyone else except Lutz. Thank you so much for solving the case. Thank you for giving us the chance to prove ourselves. Yes, well, speaking of proving oneself, please excuse us. I have much to teach Yonan. Bye. Marcia, that was a really impressive piece of work. If it hadn't been for you, we would have failed. No, you wouldn't have. You had me. Ha! Well, Marcia, thanks. You really did save the job. It was nothing, really. I was glad to help. Makes me feel better about how things worked out with Tikva. Well, I would say this guild job was a definite success. Absolutely. Good, that was actually a really good job. I like that. I like those kinds of things, like figuring out the culprit and everything. Lutz was a moron, but it made the dialogue pretty funny. Especially with Cheryl. That is all done. Let's go pick up another job. Nice. According to the Paces Guild, gang and monster activity on Roma Lake Shore is posing serious risks to lake visitors. Be on guard. Restaurant worker Goose is heartbroken over his missing dog, Artie. Oh, was that Artie? Was that dog Artie? They just had Chitaro as an option because Ark the Lad 2. Meet him at the restaurant to help him look for a lost dog. I think I found his dog. Let me see these wanteds. We got the Golem. Mount Madar Path. Romastar River. Poyan Forest. Poyan Forest. Roma Lake Shore. Alright. We'll work on those as we do these jobs. Let's do job 48 first. We have to go to Roma Lake Shore. Wait, this is Romastar River. This is not where I need to be for the job. I need to go to the lake shore. I mean, there might be a wanted here. Definitely going to be using Marcia in place of Theo for now. Nice. Yeah, Force Ring. Easy level up. Easy. Probably should go to like Paces or wherever the Weapon Society is and look at Synthesis maybe. Maybe we can get some good stuff. Second thought though, these enemies are only level 24 for some reason. Levels are all over the place in Arc 3. Hello, I'm a mage. Let's do a Dark Extreme.